So rolling a sausage, cutting it in the middle. They should be roughly the same size now. So I'll keep this as a shoulder. That'll just sit there. And I'm going to roll that a bit more. So it's a bit thicker there. And it gets a bit thinner in the middle. Then it's a bit thicker this end as well. So measure the elbow. And he has really big hands. So I'm just rolling a wrist in. And then press down. So let's cut his thumbs and fingers. Cut that out. Take some off. And roll it into a thumb. And cut 2 fingers in. 1, 2. Now his fingers are quite long, especially this first one. Okay. So extend the finger by gently rolling it into a sausage. Now you've got to be careful because you can roll the finger right off if you're not careful. And do the same for these. Just put a bit more shape between his fingers there. Bend these fingers back. Gently place lots of creases on the hands. Don't forget his fingers. And then also all the way up the length of his arms, you need these creases. And then we're just going to get those into place. And just gently press that straight into the socket, keeping the shoulder nice and round. So just putting a bit more shape in the shoulder there. And then we can just put the creases over the top of the shoulder as well. So they go around the shoulder like that. Just going to form the neck. So now I'm just going to start shaping that head forward. So from the top, it will be thinner here at the back and wider at the front. So I'm trying to do that at the same time. So a bit of shape here right at the top of the neck. That sort of keeps it separate from the head. So pressing back into the back of the head to widen this area. You can see from the top I'm trying to keep this quite rounded here, so not completely flat. And then I'm just going to pull it out a bit more. So that neck is looking a bit long now, so I'm going to take a little bit off because I'm going to use some of that for the face. So what I'm going to do next is get this in place before I start adding details to the face. So just very carefully feeding it down that stick. And now I'm just going to blend that neck into the top of his body. And add some creases. This will be his eye sockets just here. I need to just press those eye sockets in a bit more. So I've got this area here, so he's got a little bit of a nose section. So he's got a bit of a bridge, you can see there from the side. And then we need to shape around this section. So we're shaping around the bottom of his eyes so that we've got the right shape here. I'll just soften that out. Then we want to put some lines over the bridge. Then they will come round onto the eye section. And they also come down here and around this area. Right, so I'm just going to put some deeper creases here. Going to place a little sausage which I'm just going to first of all blend in slightly just so it doesn't come straight back off. And then I'm just pressing a little line on the top and then making a little nostril on each side of the bottom there, and then just drawing a little mouth with the sharp end of the tool, so just pressing it in there. So I have formed a oval shape for the eyes out of white paste. Okay, so I've just got some thin pieces of his skin colour there. So I'll just get those in place. Take the excess off. And then just flatten them around the eyes a little bit. And then some over the top. Just taking the excess off. And a little bit of excess off there. And try not to flatten these ones. So I like to call these his eyebrows. I'll just attach them slightly this side. And then put some little marks in. And then I'm just going to attach slightly this side as well. So just using the very tip of the tool just to blend that paste together a little bit. So just popping some water on the eyes first and very carefully pressing those on. Just press them down with my finger. And then just press them on a little bit more with the Dresden. Add a pupil. And then get these creases in. And I'm just shaping the head how I want it to look. And there you go. So this is coral. And it'll just finish off his finger there. So what I really want to do is get his arm like this, using a bit of water, press the arm against his body to hold that up. In fact, that is going to be a bit of brown and a bit of black, so hardly any black. It's just enough to make this brown a bit dirtier. So a slightly dirty brown, and then we can give his creases some definition.